In the ever-shifting landscape of global music, where new names rise with breathtaking speed and trends flicker as quickly as they ignite, one name remains unshakable: Blackpink. Time and again, the group has not only met expectations, but rewritten them, crafting a legacy that feels less like a momentary spark and more like an enduring fire. And today, that flame burns brighter than ever. Their track, Playing with Fire, a song that marked a defining chapter in their earliest days, has officially surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify. It is not just a milestone, it is history in motion. With this achievement, Blackpink becomes the only female act in the platform's history to have 12 songs cross the half-billion mark. 12. A number that doesn't merely reflect streaming counts, but the unrelenting devotion of a worldwide audience and the timeless pull of their artistry. When Playing with Fire was first released in 2016, it wasn't just another track from a rookie girl group. It was an anthem of paradox, bright yet dangerous, sweet yet risky. With its addictive blend of pop and EDM, the song captured what it feels like to fall in love as though you're playing with flames: intoxicating, unstoppable, but undeniably perilous. For Blackpink, it was more than a release. It was a statement, one that announced their arrival not as fleeting stars, but as artists ready to define a generation. Nearly a decade later, the song still lives on in playlists, in headphones, in car rides, and in hearts. Its endurance speaks volumes about Blackpink's reach, transcending language barriers and cultural lines. It is music that doesn't just entertain, it endures, reminding listeners why they fell in love with the group in the first place. And the numbers tell their own story. Spotify's records place Blackpink firmly at the top, far ahead of their peers in this particular achievement. With 12 tracks over 500 million streams, they lead the global conversation. For context, Little Mix follows with 5, NewJeans with 4, Twice with 3, and legacy names like Destiny's Child, Fifth Harmony, and the Ronettes stand at 2 each. The comparison isn't about rivalry, it's about perspective. The sheer distance between Blackpink and even the most celebrated acts underlines just how rare their dominance truly is. But statistics alone cannot capture what makes this moment monumental. What matters is what those streams represent. Millions of listeners across continents pressing play again and again. It's the sound of a global community connecting not through borders or languages, but through melody, rhythm, and emotion. Blackpink has become not just a K-pop phenomenon, but a cultural mainstay, a shared experience for fans in Seoul, Los Angeles, London, Sao Paulo, Bangkok, and beyond. With every milestone, the narrative grows richer. Blackpink isn't chasing numbers, they're shaping legacies. They're not just competing in the present, they're carving a place in history. And with Playing with Fire joining their list of record-breaking tracks, the group has once again proven that their music is more than a trend, but a phenomenon built to last. What sets Blackpink apart is not only their artistry, but their ability to adapt, evolve, and still resonate with audiences who discover them anew every day. Each song is a time capsule of where they were and a foreshadowing of where they're headed. Playing with Fire captured the fiery spirit of their youth, while later releases like How You Like That, Kill This Love, and Pink Venom built on that foundation, layering confidence, boldness, and sophistication. Together, these tracks form not just a discography, but a soundtrack to the modern era of pop culture. In an industry where momentum often feels fragile, Blackpink stands as the exception. Their dominance on platforms like Spotify is proof of resilience, relevance, and resonance. It's a reminder that true artistry doesn't fade with time, it deepens. The numbers will continue to rise, but the real achievement lies in how their music has embedded itself into the cultural DNA of a generation. And so, as the fire from 2016 continues to burn, Blackpink redefines what longevity looks like in the digital era. Their success is not a fleeting spark, but a blaze that lights the path for the future of music. Because when you play with fire, you don't just risk being burned, you create light.